Hey, it's B with Caldero.com. It said my connection was weird. That was weird. Hi. So I wanted to talk about something you may have seen on my timeline. You know, we had quite a fuss going on this weekend. I went to an organization event and I hung out with my tribe. And I cannot say enough about how important it is to go to company or organization events, industry events actually. Go. Because usually people have put in a lot of effort into making an event that will inspire you and just drive you to conduct good business. Now, I'm not saying that all companies will put you on the right track. However, if there are leaders there that you want to meet, if there are tactics that you want to learn, then that you know that they're going to teach you, then definitely go to the event. Whatever it is, whether it's from your company, another organization, or just an industry event altogether, just do it because it is so worth it. So in a few minutes after I do this video, I'll post some pictures of some of the superstars that I got to meet this weekend. I am so blessed. And I did a video yesterday on Instagram. I couldn't believe how full my heart was to be hanging out with a group of people that were all there for the same purpose, to not only grow themselves but also to help the entire team, the entire 500 plus people who were there, to just excel, to do the best that they possibly can. It was amazing. So you'll get to see who I got to hang out with this weekend. I'm sure you've seen the pictures of my friends that I hung out with. We had an incredible time. Now, I will tell you this much. Before going to this event, I knew no one. I only know one person who went to the event also, and we became friends on Facebook, but we had never met in person. Actually, I knew two people there. So one person I became friends with, and we ended up going to the event because we were committed to our growth and success. The other one I met a few months ago, and she is just a doll, and we got to connect at the event also. So surrounding yourself with all of these people who are driven to achieve what you want to achieve is amazing. It's mind-blowing. And when you realize that you're in the room with 600 people who just want to see you succeed as much as they want to succeed themselves, and then you realize that at the top, there's room for all of us. It doesn't mean that I have to step over you to succeed. It means that, let's just kind of lift each other up. And, like Robert Kennedy's quote says, like Robert Kennedy said, a rising tide lifts all boats. Those of you who know me know that I'm a boater, and I love that quote simply because it just completely makes sense. When the tide rises, it lifts all boats. It doesn't pick one or the other or the other. It just lifts all of the boats, all in the entire ocean. So, I will tell you this. The way you can become better than me at an event, the way you can do something better than I did. When I went to the event, hi, thanks for joining. When I went to the event, I thought, okay, so I knew who was going to be there. I knew some of the rock stars who were going to be there, industry events and people that you've actually heard from or about, and I'll be posting pictures later. But I live in Los Angeles, so I see movie stars all the time. I was in the movie industry for a very long time and in the music industry for a long time, so seeing stars doesn't really faze me. I could sit right next to the table from some mega movie star, and I see people clamoring, all over themselves and trying to get an autograph or a picture or whatever, and I was just never that girl because I thought, these are just people. They're just people. Well, what happened to be at that event? What do you think? I got tongue-tied. I was tongue-tied. I was not prepared. So my advice to you is just to be prepared. If you know that the leaders are going to be there, prepare a list of questions that you want to ask them and actually get yourself on camera interviewing them. I asked a lot of really great questions this weekend, but I don't have any video of it because I didn't think ahead. And this is something that's really great for you to use in your attraction marketing efforts, actually, but I didn't think about it. So when I met Ray Higdon and I met Diane Hochman and I met a bunch of others that are just mega superstars in the industry, and we were talking. What I should have done is I should have brought my phone out and said, I'm going to interview you. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, because these are all questions that I feel that you can benefit from also. But what did I do? I just kind of sat on my, thoughts and just kind of was awestruck. And really, these people are so humble. They never acted like they were movie stars or that they were too good to talk to us or anything like that. I mean, I ran into Ray Higdon 3 or 4 times, took 3 or 4 pictures with them. Diane Hochman is, she's my shero. And anytime I went up to her, I could get a hug, I could get an answer, I could talk to her. I mean, just like she was my next door neighbor, right? And so my advice to you to be better than I was, this weekend, is to prepare. Prepare yourself. First of all, make a commitment to go to an event. Even if it's not your company's event, go to an industry event where you can learn attraction marketing, where you can learn how to sell property, how to not, spam on your wall and do all the wonderful things that, I talk about all the time. Definitely commit to going to at least one event a year, and you should actually go to many. I'm sure that there are local ones with local business people that you can learn from. But definitely go to an event. And when you do, find out who's going to be there. And when you do find out who's going to be there, look them up online. Look them up online because you want to know what their forte is. What are you going to learn from them? And then make a list of questions that you want to ask them. And then when you meet them, don't be shy about going up to them and saying, hey, let's take a picture. And let me interview you for a second if you have a second, and ask your questions. Ask your questions. Get these people on camera, because they will love to help you, but you have to think ahead. Unlike what I did, you have to think ahead and prepare for your future marketing efforts, right? So this weekend I was surrounded by passion. I left and like I said, my heart was just so full, and I'm still floored. So I committed to do a Facebook Live on my personal page, even though I've done them before in my group, and of course that was kind of a safe area. So this is me after the event, and I've come out of my shell, and I did the one thing that really scared me. So I'm challenging you to do the same. Thank you, Siobhan. Yes, it's true. They are just people, but when you see these people all the time, and they are so wonderful, right? So you kind of aim to do what they do because they inspire you, because that's really what they're there for, right? They are there to teach us and inspire us so that we can turn around and teach and inspire others. I've met movie stars and music moguls and executives from big companies, but this was a new one for me. I was completely just never mind, let's just forget about that. So at the company event also, be prepared to be present. Be prepared to go in and soak. It doesn't matter how little sleep you get. Just go and be committed to learning as much as possible and meeting as many people as you can, because it is kind of a once in a lifetime event. Even if it happens every year and you're gonna go next year and you're gonna make a commitment to go next year, every year is different, right? So the list of people is different. The lessons are going to be different. So I have a notebook full of notes that I've taken. So be prepared to take notes also. Don't worry about remembering everything that they say. Just, write down. You have thoughts for your blog, or you have thoughts for the next video you're going to make, or whatever. Just write them down in your notebook, because what's going to happen is that you're going to take it home and you're going to soak it all in again, so that every time you go through your notebook, you're going to feel that passion and that fire again. And that's what happened today. I just went through page 1 of my notes, and I thought, okay, I made a commitment, and this is why I'm live today. Be prepared to jump into what they inspire you to do. Okay, so if they suggest that you take massive action and just commit for a period of time where you are just going to work hard at your business for the next 30, 60, 90 days, be prepared to do that. Be prepared to just kind of stay in that mindset and just commit to it, whether you have to put it down on a calendar or reformat your schedule or whatever it is that you commit in that event. My internet connection is driving me nuts. So I'm sorry about that. So thank you very much for watching my very first Facebook Live. I hope you got some value out of it. If you did, you can like, share, and comment, please. This is B with Caldero.com, and I look forward to doing this more. I just wanted to share something with you, my experience from this weekend, and I definitely want you to be more prepared than I was. I made the mistake of not being prepared for this. I'm a professional. I've been in marketing for 25 years, and I knew that I was going to go there and work my tail off, get very little sleep, because I just wanted to soak it all in. I just wanted to soak it all in. And this high that I'm on is amazing. It's an organic sort of, like an adrenaline rush, and it's fueling my desire to make my plan for the next 30, 60, or 90 days. What I didn't prepare for was to use technology to my advantage, to do live videos while I was there, and to share with you all the passion of the moment, right? To encourage you to go to your organization's events. So my advice to you is go, prepare a list of questions, get people on camera talking to you so you can use that in your marketing efforts. Definitely go to organizations' events, industry events. So whether it's from your company or the network marketing or small business association or your local chamber of commerce meetings, just go, meet people, learn things, come back and share. Okay? Any questions, just post them in the comments, and thank you very much for watching. And this was my very first Facebook Live. Look forward to having some more. Peace out.